to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at making this the happiest place on earth, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Isaac. And this week, dear boys and girls of the internet land, we are without Benj.
It's so sad.
Due to scheduling conflicts and other scheduling conflicts and trips and practicing of worship songs and technical difficulties and tiredness, and we're just without Benj, but it's okay because we have Kayla.
Sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry. It's a blessing to the fans when one of the two poor artists is absent, because there's a higher probability of what the mainstream world would call unpoor art.
Well, I wouldn't get your hopes up, guys.
It's a lot of pressure on you, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure the two poor artists are better than I.
There's a lot of pressure. Well, I mean, better is different than not poor. Like we're good at being poor. Like we're better at being poor than anyone, really. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we are good. It's a complicated niche we in the art community it's really the only art community. Anyway, I digress. The point is, we this week are going to be drawing something. Okay, because like the reason there's so many scheduling conflicts in the absence of the artist formerly known as Benj is because we are going to Disneyland.
Woohoo!
We are. We couldn't
Just
record
happy for
on
us.
our normal. We're having to record this like days in advance on a cold and stormy evening.
I'm impressed by your planning aheadness.
Yeah. Normally we're recording like Sunday afternoon, like 5 minutes before it's uploaded, and we don't really have much of a choice. And see, people think we plan these things, but that takes away from the inspiration, which hopefully won't happen tonight. No, because we have you and we have me and we have art.
And each other.
You, me, and art.
Yes.
That's the new romantic comedy art movie gallery that Benj and I are planning, because there's a shocking lack of romantic comedy art.
This is true.
Yeah,
I've
there's
never
like
seen
romantic
such.
comedy movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't convinced Benj yet. He doesn't really like romantic comedies. He's more of like what's the opposite of a romantic comedy? Like a superhero movie.
Are you asking? Yeah.
No. We'll go with that. He's more of like a
superhero.
Yeah, but
manly man.
it's also confusing though, because he likes Superman, and Superman has a girlfriend, and I've seen him kiss, and it's just yeah, I know. Maybe I don't know Anyway, the point is we're going to Disneyland, and that means we today get to draw something related to Disneyland. Now I can't bring myself to actually draw Disneyland because Benj and I, we have rules on this channel. We're not without.
I don't know the rules. What are the rules?
How do you not know that? They were in the intro.
That's true. Sorry.
There was like a rule, and it was like, duh, rules. And then it said, rule 1, 2. You got to watch the channel sometime, Kayla. That's
I know. I'm slacking here.
But I mean, I know you don't watch the channel, but you listen to the channel. I mean, that's the hope I go based on. Right? Like, yeah. Okay, anyway, we can't draw Disneyland because Benj and I have rules that we don't draw things we respect. And I wouldn't really say I respect Disneyland anymore. It's more like I love it.
Yes.
I love it so much. And if I draw it, like my thought is this, like if I draw it, I'll ruin it. We know that. But imagine if you're like a newborn baby and your parents are showing you this video for the first time in your crib, in your bassinet, and like that's the first experience you have of Disneyland.
Yes,
and then you grow up with like a deep sadness and disappointment in this thing called Disneyland because of what I've drawn.
It'd be terrible.
So I can't do that to the children of tomorrow. So instead, we will draw something related to Disneyland. We're going to draw the happiest place on earth.
Yay!
Because Disneyland has many nicknames. They call it, the house of mouse that mouse built.
Is that what they call it?
It's something along those lines. They call it the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yes. I've
which
heard
then
that
Florida went and like stole, and they're like, no, we're the Magic Kingdom. But Disneyland's the original Magic Kingdom.
Truth?
Disneyland is also the happiest place on earth. And that's not just a saying, it is the truth. It's more true than most things that I've ever said on this channel and elsewhere. It's really specific. But the point is, two poor artists will not draw Disneyland. I can't bring myself to it, but I can draw the happiest place on earth.
All right, let's see it.
All right. So you have to tell me, what are you looking forward to most in our upcoming Disney trip?
Well, my favorite parts of Disneyland are usually the shows and the bands and stuff, that the parades and all of like the theater stuff that you see there.
Oh, so you're looking forward to...
Yes.
I forgot what that line was.
You got distracted already, huh?
Seriously, like, I don't know. Oh, okay. I think I know now. But it's more complicated than that. All right.
Focus. You can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
It's you'll see. I don't want to spoil the fun. There's like a uncomfortable line there.
But one of my favorite shows of bands that are there are called the Bootstrappers.
Oh,
and I don't know if they're there right now, so I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much to go and see the Bootstrappers there.
What are the Bootstrappers?
Bootstrappers are a pirate sea shanty band that walks around in New Orleans Square, and they're always my favorite.
Pirate sea shanty band. You know what I appreciate about Disney? First and foremost, other than the fact that they have pirate sea shanty bands, their drawing of shoes is always like, go look at a drawing of Mickey or Minnie. They always have like, well, especially Mickey and Goofy and others, they have like shoes that are like not hard to draw, and they also have gloves. You ever notice that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gloves, because Disney admits what all true artists admit, that hands are the hardest thing to draw. So they just are like, let's just draw gloves. It's slightly easier than hands. Let's put them on everyone. No one's ever seen a mouse with gloves, or a duck, or a whatever Goofy is, a dog, which is confusing because Pluto's also a dog. So, like, why are some dogs dogs and some dogs humans?
Oh, yeah, because Pete's supposed to be a cat, right?
I think you're right, because he's like the enemy of the mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning things on this channel. Learning things. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But Disney they don't do art right necessarily. Like, they used to. Like Steamboat Willie, black and white. They used to be pure. They used to be artists. Walt was an artist.
Ballpoint pen.
I mean, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen like a video, but I'd like to believe it. But then they got like too mainstream, and they're like, oh, we're using color now. Oh, they lost the art.
Yep.
But they still, the gloves are still black and white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most of Mickey is.
Yeah. See, like, there's hope.
Yeah.
Not really for Disney in general, but for the art. There's the art. So this.
So yeah, what's going on here?
The happiest place on earth's going on here.
Oh.
Just look at it. Look at it. Because, like,
Why does it look like the ankles are like rolled out?
What?
Like.
Well, it's just like a pose that you're striking.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It's like on the balls of your feet, I think they call it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like an attitude to these legs, because this is a statue, obviously, because Disneyland has statues. Not this statue.
Oh, this statue isn't there?
I don't think so. I've never
We'll
seen.
have to look.
If that's the case, then I'm ruining it for some child. But I've never seen this. It's been a couple of years since we've been, but I don't remember seeing and I don't think they would do.
What's going on with the pant lines up there?
Yeah, I don't know what this line is.
Make a belt.
No, because that would. No.
Okay.
It's just part of the art.
I see.
You ever seen a perfect statue?
Yes.
Oh, well, that defeats what I was about to say. But I do realize that this statue actually needs another statue to help drive home the point. because this is the kind of statue you have in the happiest place on earth.
It looks like a microphone stand.
This?
Yeah.
No, no.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Well, just because it looks like something doesn't mean that's what it is.
Mm.
You really don't watch the channel, do you?
Nope. Sorry.
This is like a smaller statue, pointing at the first statue.
Oh.
And we really got to drive home the point here that this is the Disney statue.
Oh, the Disney.
Disney.
Not
Not that me, Disney. The Disney statue. Because in my happiest place on earth, it still has to be Disney.
Mm-hmm.
It just can't be Disneyland. It has to be Disneyland. You know, because if anyone asked me, like, what's the happiest place on earth? I'd still have to say Disneyland. So if I draw the happiest place on earth, it still has to be Disneyland.
Disney.
It just can't be the real Disneyland. You see? You see the
I-
logic?
I'm following where
Because it's
you're
not like I respect
stepping.
Disneyland. It's like I said, I
Yes.
love it.
Yeah.
And there's rules to art.
Mm-hmm.
Without rules to art, it's just chaos, and people start calling stuff art that isn't art. So anyway, the Disney statue. You think it needs like a? I think the second statue expands the first one, especially the X.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't need like a plaque or anything, does it?
Eh.
I hope not. Disney statue. So what else do you have in the Disney park? You know, like what do you do with your knees? You know, you like
Yum.
you kneel,
Mm-hmm.
you walk.
Go on rides.
Oh, the park needs rides. You're right.
Yep.
Happiest place on earth definitely needs rides. So I'm thinking like the main thing people use their knee for is like asking someone to marry them.
Oh,
It's the body part we've
proposal.
decided
Mm-hmm.
is the most romantic. The knee, you know?
Uh-huh.
Some people think it's the ankles, like in Victorian
Oh,
times.
yeah,
They're like,
scandalous, you're showing
you
some
can't show an ankle.
there.
But if you showed a knee, you'd be like, you'd be
Flashing someone.
you'd be like executed in Victorian time. You go all the way up to the knee. That's why it's so romantic when the man gets down on one knee, because it's the most romantic body part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know.
I've always thought that.
You know what I'm talking about. The knees. So anyway, I'm proposing. I'm gonna draw a proposal ride. So first things
Oh.
first, we have to have the proposal ring.
Yes.
Now what does oh goodness. What does a wedding ring look like? Can you hold out your hand for a second?
I'm sorry.
God, this is embarrassing.
I promise I love you.
Yeah,
even
but
though I don't
you
have
don't
my ring
have
on
this-
right now.
You know, I bought that ring for you.
Yes.
And it's gone. No, if I were you though, I wouldn't admit I was married to one of the two poor artists. Like, it's understandable, I suppose, to a degree. But
you don't remember the ring
Uh,
that you got for me
I know
that
it-
I've been wearing the last 9 years?
I know it was round. It probably looks something like this,
Ish.
right?
It almost looks like Superman.
Yeah, that's why. That's the secret of your ring. Yeah, there's just like a diamond that's like super glued on the tip.
Mhm, yep.
It just balances there. It's like that, right? But this is often
There's a little bit more to my ring.
this is often the distance though. This is like a ride, so it has like a
Oh.
stand that it's on, and in here there's like a
Is it like a loopy roller coaster?
no.
Um,
It's worse than that. There's like a dude in here. That's a dude.
what is the dude doing in there?
Looks like he's worshiping the Lord.
Does the dude spin around on the ride? I'm missing how this is a ride.
Anyway,
Elaborate.
so he's got like his hands really.
Looks like a torture device.
Yeah, I mean, he's like holding on, and it spins.
Okay.
You know, so if we draw like another one of these next to it in the happiest place on earth, Disney. You notice I didn't draw this one. I drew this one backwards. I drew the stand first.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, all wedding rings are slightly different. Some really poorly made. but not in real Disneyland. Real Disneyland, everything's made of happiness and joy, and everything's just ideal. Oh, I was gonna draw this guy upside down.
Now you're just gonna have to draw another one.
Let's draw his legs like really wacky.
Oh my.
It's just
Sad and scary.
he's just like going for the ride of his life. He's got pants on.
That's good.
This is like the budget. The budget ring, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you get the idea. Knee themed rides.
Yes.
Disney themed rides.
Not that knee.
No,
This knee.
Disney, because like Disney's coming up in like all their patents and stuff, or eventually the name Disney is just gonna like be free market. What's that called? Like,
Oh yeah.
there's no patent on it
no
anymore.
Copyright or whatever.
So there's gonna be a Disneyland,
Mm-hmm.
but they're gonna have to be clever because you can't just do like Mickey and Minnie themed stuff. That's been done. You got to do another Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, this is like inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like theme park
You could
enthusiasts.
have like a magic carpet ride where you have to get down on Disney's and ride it on your knees.
Is that how you ride a magic carpet?
Yeah.
I've never ridden one, but
Go see all of the world, the 7 wonders of the world.
I'm really struggling. Oh goodness,
A whole new world.
what's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
Make it something.
Oh man, this is like what Ben and I did last week.
The
I'm gonna-
scribbles.
You gotta have a mascot, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. So here's the Disney mascot. I'd like to apologize. See, that's like a Disney shoe.
Yeah, it looks very like Pinocchio-y, clog.
Yeah, but it's gonna get scarier because it has to be a person.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's
The leg attached to something?
it's like it's Disney, the character.
Mm.
So it has like a
Oh, the face is at the
like
knee.
eye holes.
Oh.
He's just like real generic looking. But there's got to be like a dude in here.
I imagined he just walked like an inchworm or something.
And he has like a penguin body, kind of.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
like
So this guy doesn't have any knees. It just goes straight down to his ankles.
yeah, it's ironic, really. It's ironic because he doesn't have knees. He is a knee. If he had knees in the costume, it would be misleading.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This is
Because it wouldn't be those knees. It'd be this knee.
He has like I don't know, what does Mickey have on? Like suspenders, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has like suspenders
They go all the way.
that go all the way
ankle.
down.
Wow.
I don't know how suspenders work. These ones have buttons.
Mm-hmm.
He has a waist. Yeah. This guy walked up to you in the park. You'd want a picture with him,
Oh
right?
yeah.
You'd want his autograph.
Get in my book.
But it'd be really weird to get his autograph because, like, I don't know where the pen comes from or how he holds it.
Shoe side?
Yeah.
Or the thigh side?
Oh, yeah. Maybe there's like a hand.
Reaching
He
out.
reaches out.
He's so creepy.
And he has like so he can do autographs.
Oh yes. And only 4 fingers.
Well, you know, it's a glove.
Ah.
It's a glove. Because that's what mascots have.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just try to ignore
What that is.
his funny foot. It's part of his charm. So anyway, yeah, he walks around the park and you have your, statues, your Disney statues, and off in the distance there's like, I don't know how to draw a horizon line. It's like day one of art school, I imagine. But
Mm-hmm.
there's rides out in the distance, and uh, I don't know what this is. This is probably where they have the parade. Here, we'll draw the
Oh,
lines for
yes,
the street.
like Main Street.
Yeah, it's a great parade. It's just a bunch of him
Walking down with
knees,
the
and
knees.
there's like knee pads. There's like a whole variety of knee pads. You have like construction worker knee pads, and you have like
Oh,
volleyball knee pads, and you have a third kind of knee pads. It's quite lovely. And
wonderful.
you have rides off in the distance, and the only thing that's really missing is like Disney food. So
Oh, yes.
we'll
What
just
do you
like
eat for Disney's? Like instead of turkey legs, you get
you get like a
turkey
human.
knees?
No, you get like a leg. It's called a knee leg.
a knee leg.
You gotta keep it on brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it looks just like all the other knees, but it's on like
It looks like a wobbly.
it's on like a shish. Yeah, well, it's like grilled.
Oh.
It's on like a shish kebab skewer.
You said this is a human leg?
Well, it's not really human. It's not really human. It's someone dropped this one on the floor. It's like steaming.
Oh. How
And it-
sad.
There's grill marks because it was on like
Mm-hmm.
people eat all kinds of legs.
Yeah.
Like I've eaten legs. I've eaten like chicken legs and
Mm-hmm. But have you eaten chicken knees?
what? See, I think that's an oversight in the culinary community. You can't get knees just anywhere,
Mm-mm.
you know. So you got to get them at Disneyland. You get it's a really big thing now that I realize how big it is on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It takes like 2 people to carry one.
Oh, it's for like the whole
It's
family.
it's for sharing. It's for sharing, and they obviously gave this to the youngest kid, and he dropped it, and he's off like.
Could you have like patella cookies?
What are patella cookies?
Patella is your kneecap. Oh, sorry, I got technical.
Oh
on you
man,
now.
I didn't know. Wait,
Right? Am I right, guys?
maybe that's what his name is. His name can be Patella. Patella, the knee mascot. Now I'm like, what other?
Yeah, it's in the kneecap. I'm right. Yay.
Okay, so now we have a name for our mascot, right?
Oh, you could have kneecaps.
What are kneecaps?
Like hats.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. The ideas are flowing.
There's a lot of littering in this place.
The parade goes by and just everybody.
It looks like maybe everyone dropped their stuff because they saw Patella over here.
Patella man.
No, just Patella.
Oh.
Oh, you're showing me a creepy picture of the Patella.
Yeah, that's
It's like
what
an
your
X-ray.
kneecap looks like.
It's kind of gross.
Wonderful.
It's like round.
Yes.
So like now I have to put like a lump on the
Ever thought
hat.
about your kneecap?
There's the knee. There's the kneecap. It has like a patella on it, and some like stretchy tendons coming off.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Just what everybody wants. An anatomically correct hat.
There you go.
Kneecap hat. It's gross. But this could be the happiest place on earth. It's not necessarily about the mascot. Like nobody likes mice. Like very few people really.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, you have to make it cute, cutify it.
okay, go look at the original version of Mickey Mouse though. It's terrifying, right? Like this is an early draft of Patella, the knee mascot, Disneyland mascot. And he looks scary, but like it'll get cuter over time. It'll be endearing. Just like people didn't like mice, people don't like knees. Eventually, it'll grow on them, and they'll eat their park food, and they'll wear their creepy anatomically correct kneecap caps,
Yep.
and they'll ride the proposal ride and
Wearing pants with the knee holes cut out.
oh, see,
Yeah.
now you're onto something.
Mhm.
Now you're onto something. But I think it's about like we can dream of this more later. When the phone calls start rolling in from theme park creators,
Mhm.
just like they're gonna roll in from our hotel designer.
Yeah.
We can pitch them the happiest place on earth.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
As well as comedy. What was it earlier? The comedies gallery.
Oh, the
Yeah,
the romantic
comedy
comedy. Yeah.
gallery.
You, me, and art.
Yes. It'll be right next to this park.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if Benj and I are creating it, people are going to come both for the art. Like this painting will hang. This draw. Sorry, I used the word painting. That's disgraceful. This drawing will hang at the entrance, and as you
Oh,
walk
yes.
in, you will walk through the arches, and you will look at this painting, and people will know they're home.
Yes.
They're home. They've made it back to
Mhm.
Disneyland.
Yes.
And then their parents will be like, on Christmas, they'll be like, "We're going to Disneyland," and the kids will be like, "Wait, Disneyland or Disneyland?" And they'll be like, "Disneyland," and all the children will go and scream and joy and grab their kneecap caps and they'll cut the holes out of their Christmas jammies in their knees and they'll celebrate.
Oh, yes.
That's really what, like, that's my vision
Your
for the
dream
happiest
the day.
place on earth. Yeah. Are you sad we're not going there now?
Very, very sad.
See? It's okay because we get to go to the current happiest place on earth,
Yes.
Disneyland. So that's just something to look forward to. And as I save this, here, I'm going to pass this over here. Don't press anything yet. Just get ready. Get ready.
What do I do?
All right. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be. Can I have the hand thingy?
Oh, you want the drawing glove.
Yes.
What a proper artist you are.
Where's the pen?
The pen will come when the hand is ready.
Ballpoint pen.
If you glove it, the pen will come.
Ah, there we go. Yes.
Now just press that button. Well,
Very descriptive.
Yep. And then press the top button.
Okay.
You gotta click on the screen first. With the now press that. Okay, now press the bottom button of the. No, not that. That one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we don't know these buttons. We don't know the buttons on our tablet. We don't use them, but we do know how to draw.
Yes.
Poorly.
All right.
I'm excited now. Like I've been thinking about Disneyland. I'm excited for our trip. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also excited for what the future holds now. I'm also excited to see what you're gonna draw in Disney. Well, the happiest place on earth. What is your happiest place on earth?
Happiest place on earth. Let's see here. Well, obviously it has to have lots of rides and excitement and shows and everything. But I think one of the most iconic things of Disneyland.
You mean the
happiest place on earth?
You're drawing Disneyland too? See?
No,
like you can't escape.
No. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll just start drawing and see where it.
See, that's how art works. That's how the art works. Well, you don't know where it will carry you. I see you're drawing a statue, though.
No, not a statue.
An acorn.
No, not an acorn.
A honey pot.
Close. That's a fun ride.
The honey pot ride?
Yeah.
It looks like a coffee mug.
It is. What else? What Disney thing makes you think of a coffee mug?
Well, they have a Starbucks.
Yes.
Or is this not coffee? This is like the lesser liquid tea.
I don't even know, guys. I don't even know.
It's the hypnosis ride.
Yes.
I don't really know what your happiest place on earth entails.
It's kind of like the teacups, right?
Yeah.
It's the iconic ride at the happiest place on earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it makes you dizzy or Disney-y. I don't know.
I'm just gonna nod.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Know exactly what I'm talking about, huh?
See, my head's still spinning with all the rides from my knee park, and I'm curious. There's a lollipop sticking out of it. Wow. Or is that like one of those honey wands?
It's a person.
Oh, that was gonna be a guess eventually. Stick
'Cause
people
I
are people
can't,
too.
I can't draw anything but stick people.
You know,
So,
that's
you
fine.
know,
I don't know why they're standing on the edge of the teacup. Are they jumping
they're
out?
sitting. And that's the thing that spins them around and around and around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just looking at the back of their head.
No.
Oh. Worms growing out of their head. Now, if you would you like a poor art tip?
Yes. I need all of your tips.
You might want to shade in the hair, or else we're going to assume it's translucent and you can see the
Oh,
teacup behind
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
See, poor art tip number 1, maybe. Shade in hair. You know, you really shouldn't be listening to me now that I think about it. Like,
Is this better?
no, yeah. This really skinny bowling ball with hair is just,
Mm-hmm.
she's pretty. It's hard to tell if it's a woman or not, to be honest. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, your happiest place on earth is complicated. It involves this happiest. So, like, to be at your happiest, you have to be dizzy.
Like dizziness.
Am I to understand you're drawing Disneyland?
Yes.
So it's like a 1-year-old trying to say they want to go to
Yes,
Disneyland.
exactly.
Take me to Disneyland.
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 Oh, see,
You
yeah,
got
see,
it? You
there's gonna
got
be
it?
there's gonna be a market for lots of Disneyland ripoffs in the near future. Better plan for all of them. What else do you have in Disneyland? Disneyland. Disneyland. Helps if you bite your tongue while you say it.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Yeah.
There we go. I don't know. What are you looking more forward to most at the happiest place on earth that we're going to?
I'm looking forward to that moment when you first walk in
Mm-hmm.
and you smell the Disneyland air and you hear the Disneyland music and the evil stepmother comes down Main Street and she tells you off and then you cry. No, that isn't.
That ever happened?
I have memories.
I remember one year we bowed to her.
Yeah, that
She
was
walked by.
yeah, that was
great.
she
Loved it.
Yeah, for the one from Cinderella, she was great. I mean, no, I like the rides and I like the food
Mhm.
and I just like being there. I'm excited for Galaxy's Edge, also known as Star Wars Land. You're apparently really excited for some pancakes.
Yes, giant pancakes.
They do serve Mickey Mouse pancakes in Disneyland. That's true. They serve a lot of incredible food in Disneyland. Like, I'm looking forward to getting a churro. That's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get some blue milk from Star Wars.
Oh yes, Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm. And we'll get some shish kebab meats at Bengal Barbecue, not made out of real Bengal tigers.
No.
At least I don't think so. You were drawing the Stargate.
Yes, that is what it looks.
This looks like an upgraded version of the proposal ring ride. Mixed with, like, the Iron Man.
Proposal ring ride, yeah. Just draw a little. I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Is this part of the
I
same
don't
ride
know.
as?
No, it's a different ride.
Because your
It's a
personnel looks
park.
afraid that this wormhole is going to swallow them up.
Getting sucked into it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there we go.
Disneyland. Disneyland.
Dizzy.
What is that? Is that like the
Disneyland.
castle?
Yes.
It's just like a giant
Mm-hmm.
thing. You look at it and you get dizzy.
Yes. It's a hypno.
Imagine if
No,
it,
originally I was going for one of those rides, at like a fair where like
like a Ferris wheel.
No, not a Ferris wheel, but like you lean up against it and then it spins around in the inertia. Like,
Oh, those scary rides.
yes.
I've been on one of those once. Like, they don't strap you in. And they're like, no,
Yes.
you'll be fine. Just don't move.
And then you get off the ride and you just want to.
Yeah, you always. Your park is going to be like a nightmare for
Yes.
people who can't go on like the regular teacups at regular Disneyland.
Mm-hmm. Like all of the worst possible Disney rides.
Your park scares me a bit.
I don't know what else to do.
That's okay.
Yes. Just draw some.
People are gonna be like vomiting all over your park, is my understanding. Like, there's gonna have to be like trash cans strategically placed every couple of inches,
Yes.
like just lining. You ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon growing up? Video game on the computer.
I played something like it, but not with roller coasters.
All I remember from it, well, I remember a lot of things from it. That wasn't true. One of the things I remember from it is like if you built like a thrill ride, the little guests would get off. You know, you're experiencing some tablet issues.
Yeah.
The little people would get off of the roller coasters and they'd like throw up on the floor. And
Mm-hmm.
it'd be like this little computer vomit piles, and you'd have to hire janitors to come and clean it up, and they'd like sweep it, and it would get cleaned up.
That's gross.
You're gonna need a lot of them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a lot of sweepers, a lot of mops.
This is the parade that I'm drawing now.
It's just cups of soup. Cans of soup.
The Disney trash cans.
Oh, the trash cans on parade.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like a desperate level of dizzy. Like, you know, they're gonna be like, this is where you have to take your kid until they can pronounce Disney properly, or Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, Disneyland. What? There's music
There's music. Yeah,
coming out of the.
parade.
What are those? Trash cans. That's what
Yes.
you said.
Trash cans.
And they sing.
Yeah, and
All right,
dance.
okay. You did say you
Yeah.
like the shows and the parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least your park has a parade.
You see them dancing? That's what those lines mean.
Oh yeah,
They're
dancing lines. They're definitely not like in quotation marks.
I imagine there being like cotton candy, dizzying cotton candy things too.
Just like swirls everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the stick.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
There we
fun.
go.
Yeah, I'd eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Like almost like funnel cake type.
I was gonna say it looks like
foods.
spaghetti on a stick, but you know, like a single strand of spaghetti balanced on a stick.
Mm.
Is that pasta?
No, it's funnel cake.
Oh. That's obvious now that you think about it.
Yeah.
It just like float. It's pretty cool.
My person is so scary.
Your person's dizzy. Like they're gonna throw up. It's normal. That's the
Yeah.
face of everyone in this park, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Disneyland. Disneyland, Disneyland, and Disneyland. Like you're gonna.
Ah, what happened to the? What is wrong with this?
Well, they got a little crick in their back now. They're hunched over. That's what happens when you draw on the bottom of our high quality.
Yes.
You
I
know.
see.
Yeah.
I ran out of room though.
That's
so
okay,
I'm
just,
trying
like-
to draw like a happy little family.
Oh well. Mm,
I'm realizing I can't
rough start.
lift up the pen once I've, or else
What's-
it
is it-
disconnects. So
Is it messing up?
yeah.
Pen issues. All artists deal with them. It's this haunted family over here.
It's great, you guys.
Oh, they have like swirly eyes. Are they
Yes,
all dizzy?
they're all
Ah,
dizzy.
see, now we're getting into. They just look like a satanic family with 666 eyes.
I can't draw it anymore.
Just swirly eyes. I'll go with the swirls and not.
Alright, this one's gonna be the mom.
Oh, she is pretty.
Yes, yes.
She must go to the same stylist as the
Mhm.
lady in the teacup.
We'll give her a dress.
Oh yeah, that covers her back ailment. I find dads can often be bald, but he's wearing like a.
He's wearing a kneecap.
Oh wow, he's been to my park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's leaking.
The kneecap part, remember?
Ew, the
Mirrors?
tendons are dripping off. It's
Yeah.
quite just it's disgusting. That's the word I'm looking for. And the kid is bald.
Yeah.
They are quite happy.
See, it's a great park. There's parades and music and dancing and rides and food and family.
And the giant swirly hypnotic eye of doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
The ride. Here, I'll attach it to the ground.
Oh, okay. That makes it all better, actually.
There we go.
Those two tiny little stilts. The popsicle sticks that hold it up.
This is my happiest.
Wow. See, really,
Right.
I imagine people will only, now that I really think about it, people will only end up at our two parks when they like when they tell their like navigation app, take me to Disneyland, and it's like Disneyland is going to lead them here. Disney, if they pause too far in the middle of the word Disney, they're going to show up at my park. And if they have like clear pronunciation, they'll make it to the real happiest place on earth. Yes. But you know, that's not a bad marketing strategy, you know, because people don't speak clearly. This is a warning, really. You should practice your oral reading skills.
Do you guys do last names?
We don't.
Okay.
No, because then all of our fans can track us down and mob us.
That's true.
What is that?
The little signature sign.
Well, that's interesting. Ben and I have never considered that.
Oh.
I don't know how to feel about that.
There we go.
That's a strange way to write 41.
Not 41. Shush your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're Jesus' age.
Yes.
That's like an Easter egg for our Christian
there we go.
Followers. Yeah. Yeah, just blame that on the pen.
It malfunctioned.
Well, we are so happy that you could join us today for this.
I apologize terribly, you guys, and I
no,
hope that
we never apologize. We never apologize. No, we apologize a lot, but we shouldn't apologize because this is so on brand. I can't even tell you. Like, it's so on brand for the Two Poor Artists. So thank you for being our guest.
Yes.
Can't wait to go to the real Disneyland where only some of the things we drew are true. I'm definitely getting a kneecap, though, if they sell it.
Yes. To eat or to wear?
You know, both. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video. There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't. We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time. We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing. See you next time.